Have you heard about a new strategy that has completely thrown you? It's a strategy that you think, I've not been doing that. I've been doing something completely different. It sounds good. It's interesting. So let me go and do that. And today I want to look at the mindset around that very thing. So I'm Lucy and I help business builders to expand their team and scale their business online. This is something that happened to me a lot. We would be shown a new strategy in the business and it would look amazing. It would sound amazing. We'd hear about the results that people were getting doing that. And we'd go from doing our thing over here to going over here. But we threw the baby out with the bathwater. We were literally thrown out of the bath instead of keeping what was working here and adding this thing in and then evaluating and seeing if it was working as well as we wanted it to. And this has happened recently. This has happened recently because of moving from offline strategies to online strategies. And maybe that's something that you've been doing in your business for a while, but it's not working as well as you want it to. And taking that time to really look at it and reevaluate, and you've not perhaps done that. So definitely as leaders, we need to be evaluating all the time. What is working? What is not working? Be aware of what other people are doing that's working and that we would feel comfortable trying. So it's that something came along the other day and I'd been really working hard at getting something right, putting lots of hours in, putting in the time, doing the training on it to make sure I knew how it worked, piecing it all together bit by bit by bit. It'd taken me ages to do, hours, days. And it came up for an evaluation in front of somebody. And they said, well, I could evaluate it, however. And they took me back to, well, what is your intention behind that? And who are you speaking to? And I had a good intention behind it. I was speaking to an audience, but it wasn't the audience that I was focusing on. It wasn't the audience that I'm focusing on now. So I had to go, okay, I'm not going to throw everything out that I've done because I know it's really good because I put a lot of energy and a lot of time in there and a lot of hard work and it looks great. So I had to look at it and go, I'm not going to throw everything out. But what I can do is use the skeleton of that to then make sure that my message is going towards the right people that I'm looking for at the moment. So that's just one example. And as I say, it happened to me recently. And it's being very mindful of, like I say, what is working in your business, what you know has worked really well. Perhaps that's something that's offline and everybody's saying you've got to be online, everybody's coming online. But yeah, also everybody's coming online. So you've got to be aware of that as well. There are lots of people coming online. It's harder to get seen. It's harder to get noticed. People are very lazy at clicking on things and reading things because there is so much that Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn and Twitter and wherever you are, TikTok, they're throwing at you. So you need to be aware of that as well. So it's not only then, okay, if I'm throwing out the bath water, but not the baby, I don't want to get thrown out the bath myself, is to go, I know what's working here for me offline, right? I know what's good. I know what works. I know what I enjoy doing and I'm getting results from that. So if you know that, stick with it like glue. Absolutely. However, also look at what's working over here for somebody that you know and respect and you can get value from, and add that in. So you've got the mix of the two strategies. You've got an offline strategy and an online strategy, and they're coming together and they are powerfully working together so that it's not just that audience of online, and the offline audience is an audience that is not having so much in the way of, if it's an offline, you're possibly face-to-face, or it's more personal, or it's local, right? So online, you can reach so many more people, and that's wonderful. So that's really good. But offline, you can reach your local community. You can reach out locally and globally because you have the networking. You can ask them who they know. So you can still go globally even if you're offline. So make sure that if you are going to change your strategy, don't completely only do that change. Keep doing what's working. Keep doing what you know you enjoy and is bringing you results, and add those two together. So it really is a mindset thing. So I hope that helps. I hope that gives you some value and gives you something that you can really take a look at. Because when I took a look at my business, I kind of stepped back and I thought, okay, I enjoyed doing things offline. What had I continued to enjoy to do? Because there was some stuff that I wasn't enjoying anymore. And it was like, I'm doing this because I've got to, and I don't know what else to do. But there were some things I did enjoy, and I was getting value from, business wise and personally. And those things now I can keep in my business as well as doing all the online stuff, which is amazing. It really is amazing. But now with those two coming together, wow, I know that that is going to push my business, and there is going to be that point where it explodes. And it's because I've really evaluated things. So that's a word I'm going to leave you with today is evaluate, evaluate, evaluate. I'm going to wish you an absolutely awesome day. Take care and do the things you know are working. Go with that. Add in something else that you think is going to be good, and then go with that and see if it's going to be as good as what you're doing, and run them alongside each other.